John 86.
Hey, what's up? How we doing? What's the ATIS? It's Bravo. Charleston approach, King Air, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, IFR to Pompano Beach, ready to copy, information Bravo.
68 Romeo Foxtrot, Charleston, good evening. Cleared as filed. Cleared to Pompano Beach via the Loggerhead 3 departure as filed. Climb via SID. Expect flight level 280 within 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 7304. And departure will be with me on this frequency.
Okay, we're clear to Pompano Beach as filed via the Loggerhead 3 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID, expect 28010 minutes after departure, squawk 7304, and we'll be expecting you on departure for November 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
68 Romeo Foxtrot, that's correct, sir. Engine start and push back, of course, at your discretion. Runway 33 for your departure this evening. Advise ready for taxi.
Alright, runway 33, expecting for departure, and we're pretty much ready to taxi now for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
68 Romeo Foxtrot, runway 33 via Golf, taxiway Golf, Golf 2, then in Golf, hold short of runway 33.
Alright, 33 via Golf 2, Golf, and hold short 33 for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
And 68 Romeo Foxtrot, when you get a chance, can you turn on your mode C for me, please?
Yeah, we'll get that set up right now for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. What the hell was the squad? 7304.
And John 86, for your ILS this evening on departure, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 3000 for Vector ILS runway 33.
For John 33, we're going to maintain runway heading, climb maintain 3,000 feet, vectors for ILS runway 33, John 86.
Alright, let's roll. Alright, taxiing out the 3-3. Probably could have asked for 2-1, but he gave us 3-3.
And John 86 is runway tree ready for departure.
John 86, wind 260 at 8, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 33, John 86.
Charleston approach, Tahoe 94, hello. 15,000 for 11,000, John Gator.
Tahoe 94, Charleston approach, good evening. Information Bravo is current. Altimeter 3003. correction, 3000.
Yeah, there we go.
Understand direct Gator, expect ILS runway 33.
Roger, we picked up Bravo 3000, expect ILS 33, Tahoe 94.
Shows him as Alaska. Nice. Hey, Eclipse, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Charleston approach, number 68 Romeo Foxtrot, holding short, runway 33.
68 Romeo Foxtrot, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 33, 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Doing pretty good, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Things are going on my end, doing really well.
Right, heading 090,
got me, got some new stuff, equipment I got in the last week or so. I have the Logitech radio panel. Radio stack panel, and so kind of like the third time I've used it. It's a pretty cool piece of equipment. I already had the multi-panel, so I'm building me a nice little cockpit. It's pretty awesome, dude. I love it. It is fantastic. I highly...
68 Romeo Foxtrot, wind 260 at 8, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff, number 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Dude, I highly recommend it. If you get a chance to get it, I would say definitely get it.
Tahoe 94, favor request.
Charleston 94, go ahead, say request.
For the ILS 33, can we be brought out 1 to 2 miles past Shrimp and then brought back in?
Your speed a lot. 60 knots.
Wow, already in the air. Been studying to become a troll on Vatsim at Jack's. Awesome, dude.
Turn right, heading 150.
Turn heading 150, John 86.
Oh, wrong button.
Tahoe,
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm trying to figure out what your request is. Can you say that again for me, please?
Flaps indicates on.
Sorry about that. For Tahoe 94, just like at Myrtle Beach with the ILS, just brought out 1 to 2 miles past Shrimp and brought back in, so I have enough.
How's that going so far? That's awesome, dude. I thought about doing that too. I really did. You had your intro session that too. That's awesome, dude. That's fantastic. I'd be a little nervous doing that, I think, man. I think I'd do a decent job at it, but I think I'd get a little nervous.
68 Romeo Foxtrot, radar contact, direct Haley, climb and maintain flight level, climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Alright, climb, maintain 10,000, and we have Loggerhead on our next waypoint. Can we just head direct that?
68 Romeo Foxtrot, affirmative, direct Loggerhead, climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
10,000, direct Loggerhead for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Appreciate it.
John 86, descend and maintain 2,000.
1st of July, I have my S1 checkout. So basically what they do is they just give you, like, you know, it's like a test, you know, you kind of just control and then they just kind of grade you how you do. Is that how pretty much how that goes?
Tahoe 94, I'm trying to find Shrimp as a point. I'm having a tough time finding that. Gator is the outside fix for the ILS approach. Is that what you're talking about? Gator instead of Shrimp?
I'm looking at my chart here and it says Shrimp's the outside fix, Sierra, Hotel, Romeo, Mike, Papa, but yeah, I guess if Gator's the final fix, can it be brought out 1 to 2 miles past that and brought back in for the ILS?
Yeah, now I understand. I think I know who's flying here. Yeah, Gator is the outer fix.
Alright, let's see if we can get our autopilot set up.
Santi for is the final approach fix. Yeah, no problem. We'll take care of that for you.
Yep, it's me, and thank you. Appreciate it. Tahoe 94.
Are you flying airliner today?
Johnny,
Nope,
6,
just gonna
turn
do
right,
this
heading
flight.
270.
This is gonna be the only flight I do tonight, and
270, Johnny 96.
let me get my 10,000 typed in, and let's do.
Approach Warrior 849 Foxtrot up.
Yeah, this is gonna be the only flight I do tonight, because pretty much after I do this, I pretty much kind of get ready and start heading for bed and everything. So, no airliners today. Just doing some general aviation.
Aircraft calling Charleston. Stand by for me just a second, please.
Stand by 9 Foxtrot.
Every now and then, I like to do some general
68
aviation.
Romeo Foxtrot. Contact Jacksonville Center on
Okay.
135.925. Have a great flight.
35925 for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Have a good day. 3592. Awesome. Jacksonville Center, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, 8.2, climbing 1010,000.
November 16 Romeo Foxtrot, Jackson Center, climb maintain flight level 280.
Climb maintain flight level 280, 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Cool, so apparently we're going to have ATC most of the way. Alright, that's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. A lot of stuff was already offline. Well, I knew Charleston was online. So Charleston's actually my hometown airport. I live like 15 minutes from that airport.
Clouds from here, we just want to stay below those.
TU745, yep, affirmative. Your interested was to maintain VFR at or below 4,500.
So, let's see here. I'll probably fly today Southwest VA. You know, I haven't joined any virtual airlines. I got a few friends that do. I got a few friends that I know that do, what is it, UPS virtual?
Are you able to accept the 507 arrival from Ormond Beach?
Shouldn't be a problem. I'll just have to get it set up, but that should not be a problem for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
Actually, 1 sec. It won't be that arrival. Give me a sec.
I don't know what arrival he was talking about.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 588 with the weather at Myrtle Beach, clearance up to Baltimore.
November 16 Romeo Foxtrot, instead of the 507, it'll be Ormond Beach, direct to Melbourne to join the Bluffy 4 arrival. Let me know if you can accept.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. I'll get it set up, and it won't be a problem for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
16 Romeo Foxtrot, thank you. You're re-cleared to Pompano Beach Airport via Kennel, direct to Ormond Beach, direct to Melbourne, Bluffy 4 arrival, rest of route unchanged.
Okay, clear to Pompano Beach via Kennel, Ormond Beach, Melbourne, and Bluff 4 arrival. Rest of it's not changed for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. That sounds
Good afternoon.
really confusing.
We're checking in 11,000.
Steering 575, the field at shore 3 o'clock, about 10 miles, port in sight.
Build in sight, fairway 535.
It's gonna give me a second. I gotta get this set up.
575, clear visual approximate 36.
Clear visual, runway 36, fairway 575.
Southwest 588, Jacksonville Center, clearance and standby.
Oh, that is a really weird route.
And Jack Center, SoFlo 894, checking in 11,000.
SoFlo 894, Jacksonville Center, set the visual approximately 18 right, altimeter 3001.
Visual 18 right, SoFlo 894, we'll expect it.
TBM 42 might send maintain 3000.
Ooh, that is a weird.
Enter a right downwind, runway 18 right.
Right downwind for 18 right, 745.
Alright, so that is a massive reroute, and okay.
Southwest 588 cleared to Baltimore Airport. Radar vector is Grand Strand NS file. Maintain 10,000 squawk 1044.
Let's see here. So July 1st, you know, I'm gonna check out that S2. If you're doing it, I might have to come in there and check it out, see how it goes.
1049 is the squawk.
Southwest 588 reback correct. 36 for departure, call for taxi.
36 for departure, call for taxi, Southwest 588.
Even though, no, if you're doing your S1 checkout on July 1st, I might have to check that out. Do you know what time you'll be doing that?
Southwest 588, I just want to confirm the squawk was, you told me 1049, that's just not gonna work.
Weird. Yeah, it's pretty late. Oh, okay. All right, we're in the flight levels.
Jack,
6
Center,
p.m.
Southwest
So it's not
588,
okay. So
just
9
wanna confirm the
p.m. my
squawk.
time. That's not too bad. You should get some pretty good traffic through that.
Check Center Southwest 5540 I-4 to Baltimore.
I mean, you know they'll
Jacksonville Center, United 3217 with you, flight level 210.
you know they'll broadcast it, so you'll get something.
Jackson Center, November 4 Hotel Tango with you descending 110.
We might have lost Jack Center. He may have went off on. There's a thing called Sweatbox, and oh my God, bro, it's for training.
Jackson Center, November 4 Hotel Tango.
Jack Center, November 204 to Mike. No, we can't hear you. Something happened.
It simulates high-level traffic. It's insane. Oh boy.
Audi copy November 4 Hotel Tango with you descending 110.
Alright, I think he's having problems with his bike. Let's just wait our turns, guys.
So you don't actually get like actual people coming in, or it's still on, but for some reason his microphone's not working. So I don't know what's going on with him. I gotta put the rest of this route in.
Jack Center, this is November 4 Hotel Tango 3 copy descending with you 110.
He's having problems with his mic. He's going to tell me.
From accident, I don't know how they're doing. Okay, well, just that should be interesting. I didn't know they did stuff like that. I just figured I mean, I don't know what they'll do. So, oh, he's having to type. So Jack Center's having some problems.
Jack Center, mic check.
I hear you loud and clear, 5x5. And, Jack Center, Southwest 588, just want to confirm our squawk. You said 1049.
November 4 Hotel Tango.
Jack Center, mic check. Yeah, anyone hear me?
Yeah, 5x5.
United 3217 Jacksonville Center, expect a visual approach by 18 right, altimeter 3001.
Expect the visual 18 right, United 3217.
Speed wings 575, if you're not already on the ground, wind 3009 or runway 36 clear to land.
Sorry, let me get this rest of this route put in.
Thank you, sir. We are on the ground. And vacated runway 36.
I wish I could put airways in on this thing. On this one,
We'll see ya.
doesn't want to do it.
To the ramp, we got an app for service.
Southwest 588, squawk 1044, 1044.
1044, thank you.
So flow 894, set to maintain 900,000.
Set to maintain 9,000, so flow 894.
TM 745, wind 22012, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land. GPS 745. Jack Center Southwest 5540, I-4 to Baltimore. And we're at the ground network.
Jack Center, November 4 Hotel Tango, do you copy?
Southwest 5540, Jack Center clear to Baltimore Airport asphalt, maintain 10,000, departure with me, squawk 10 to 10.
Alright, clear to Baltimore as filed, maintain 10,000, departure with you, and squawk 1010, Southwest 5540.
Southwest 5540, read back correct, 36 for departure, call for taxi, mail to altimeter 3001. November 4 Hotel Tango, Jacksonville Center, City maintaining 9,000, set the visual approach runway 18 right.
9,018 right visual approach, November.
I'm glad that guy
4
finally
Hotel
got to
Tango.
check in because he was losing it.
United 3217, City maintain 9,000. 9,000.
Oh god, I hate this thing sometimes.
And Jackson Road, Southlow 894. 42 blankets established, local is there.
TDN 42 Mike, wind 22012, runway 18 right, clear to land, your number 2, following TBM short final.
18 right, and we have the traffic for the final. Thank you for 242.
TDN 745, welcome to Orlando, exit right, ground point 8, we'll see ya.
Over to ground. Thanks, 745. And Jack Center, Southlow 894.
Southlow 94, go ahead.
Any chance we can pick up the ILS for 18 right into Orlando, please?
Southflow 894, expect the ILS runway 18 right, center maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, expect the ILS 18 right. Thank you so much. Southlow 894.
Once I get this, I can actually start paying attention a little bit more what's going on around me. This thing is taking so long to put in. What a weird route. What a weird route. Alright, I think we got everything set up.
Southflow 894, center maintain 3,000.
Alright.
Center maintain 3,000, Southlow
Sorry that
894.
took so long there. Alright, let's pump back the props a little bit. Quiet the plane down, but we'll raise our torque. There we go. It's a good looking plane. And we'll start picking up some of our airspeed here. All right. That's such a weird arrival. Like zigzagging for like 60 miles. Hopefully don't run into weather like we did last time. Last time we ran into some weather.
Number 68 on the Foxtrot, sorry again, but I have another slight change to your route.
Alright, go for it. 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
1600 Foxtrot, you're re-cleared to Pompano Beach via Ormond Beach and then the Gish 5 arrival, rest of route unchanged.
Okay, cleared Ormond, and then via the Gish 5 arrival for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
1600 Foxtrot, read back correct, thanks. SoFlo 894, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, SoFlo 894.
United 3217, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 3217.
Southwest 588, or about to taxi Myrtle Beach with weather.
Southwest 588, sorry.
Alright, I need to redo this again.
Southwest taxi with weather, Myrtle Beach, runway 36.
Southwest 588, runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
I did all that for nothing.
Check center, Southwest 5540, ready to check in with the weather.
Southwest 5540, runway 36, taxi
Did
via
all that
Alpha,
for
follow the
nothing.
company 73.
What's up?
Alpha, follow the company. Southwest 5540.
TBS 14, Mike, welcome to Orlando, exit
Seen that
right,
before,
grab 4
that's
we'll see you
interesting.
next time.
Well, exit right, when Naples, thanks for
I'm
your
gonna redo this again.
Mike, I'm good.
Correct arrival.
Number 302, Tango Golf,
That's
Jacksonville
unique.
Center, hello, climb and maintain level 430, direct clean when able.
Level 430, direct climb when able,
No, I've been rerouted 3 times now on my flight plan.
94, you're 7 miles from Hammy, turn left heading 210, maintain 3,000 full established locals and clear ILS 189 approach.
210, direct Hammy, cleared ILS approach, 18 right, SoFlo 894.
JetBlue 1420, leaving my airspace to the north, Washington offline, radar service is terminated, change to advisory approval, see ya.
Over to you, come JetBlue 1420, we'll see you, thanks.
United 3217, descend and maintain 3000, reach
All right.
speed 210.
Well, Eclipse, if you're still in here, hopefully not to reroute too many people like that.
Send 3000, what was the last thing you
It's
said?
the 3rd reroute. All right.
SoFlo 894, speed 180 until 5 mile final.
180 until 5 mile final, SoFlo 184. Up 890.
Well, the good thing about that reroute, at least it'll speed us up a little bit. That's the good thing about it.
Hey, good evening, Texas Center, American 24 rating, looking for level 390.
American 189, Jacksonville Center, hello, squawk 1071.
Jacksonville Center, American Zephyr 2481.
American 2481, yeah, my apology, American 2481, squawk 1071.
So runway 6 is the best landing option so far in Pompano.
Sparkin 1071 for American 2481.
American 2481, radar contact 35 north to Softleaf, level 390, hello.
They must have a lot of traffic or something going on.
Southwest 588, fly, runway, heading, wind 310, system 36, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 36, clear for takeoff, Southwest 580.
Ground speed's doing 315 right now, so we're moving pretty good.
180, turn right heading 090.
Cruise speed
speed 180.
180 and 090, 3270.
Number 302, correction, number 302 Tango Golf Star, you said you're jet cleared? Thank you. Flow 894, wind 210 at 8, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 right, Flow 894, we're slowing down.
That is 3217 is 5 miles from Hammy, turn left heading 160, maintain 3 to establish localizer cleared ILS 18 right 180 until 5 mile final.
Turn right heading 160 land until established and cleared ILS 18 right. United 3270.
Jack Center, good evening, Delta 4235 is holding short runway 17 left, ready to head Orlando.
All right.
Delta 4235 Orlando, crossing Jacksonville Center, fly heading 215, wind 210 at 8, runway 17 left, clear to take off.
Fly heading 215, and clear to take off, runway 17 left, Delta 4235.
Southwest 588, 2,500 for 10 for my head.
Southwest 588, radar contact, proceed at Wilmington, climb maintain flight level 230.
Direct to Wilmington up to flight level 230, Southwest 588.
Southwest 5540 fly, runway heading wind.
And doing centers has got to be crazy.
310, this is my 36 for takeoff.
Alright, runway heading 36 for takeoff, Southwest 6540.
Number 4, Hotel Tango, descend and maintain 5,000.
There's just so much you got to know during centers.
5,000.
If I was gonna do anything, I'd probably do maybe approach.
Yeah, that is 3217.
Or maybe a tower.
Expectation, short final wind 210 at 8, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Number 218 right, United 3270.
It'll definitely be nighttime when we land.
Taco, I'd like to make a 18 right out of 18 right approach. Request ILS 18 right approach.
Dude. I'm barely.
Yep, I assigned you the visual 18 right about 10 minutes ago. I'm waiting for, you're just being vectored on the downwind now. November 4, Delta Tango descend, maintain 3,000.
Jackson is Southwest 5540, 2,100 for 10, runway heading.
Southwest 5540, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230, direct Grand Strand, correction of Wilmington.
Right up to 230, direct Wilmington, Southwest 5540.
November 4, Hotel Tango, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000 for Hotel Taco.
You can barely hear that guy. He's so quiet.
November 4, Hotel Tango, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270.
Doesn't even do the callback. Doesn't even do the readback. Or is his
Walker 680
call sign.
cross Olean at maintain 13,000, 250 knots, Tampa altimeter 3004.
Some guys are awesome here tonight.
250 knots, walk 680.
Oh, it's awesome.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Boeing, business jet 477 Tango X-ray, with you, flight level 280.
With you.
November 477 Tango X-ray, Jacksonville Center, hello, descend via the Cuban 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jax altitude at 3001.
One thing about this plane, it really banks steep.
Alright, copy, descend via the Cuban arrival for Jacksonville and clear on the weather for 7 Tango X-ray.
Walker 680 Tampa landing north.
Thank you.
November 4 Hotel Tango Orlando at short 9 to 10 o'clock, 15 miles port inside.
November 4 Hotel. We have the runway inside.
November 4 Hotel Tango, clear visual for runway 18 right.
Clear visual approach runway 185, November 4 Hotel Tango.
Still can barely hear that. I can barely make out what that guy's saying.
Flexjet 580 Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Alright, definitely gonna be landing. It's gonna be nighttime.
680 looks like Tampa's
What's
now
our-
south. Sorry about that.
I just changed the FMCD, alright, southbound, thanks, Mark 680.
Oh man, that sucks.
3217 at Yankee.
Miami Center's 135.17, so we'll go ahead and get that set up in our radio panel here. 135.17.
Southwest 588, leaving my airspace, Washington orbiter, services terminated, change to advisory approval, dear.
Over to 22.8 Tampa.
Love this radio panel. I think it's really cool. Adds a lot. I like it. Almost got me a semi-cockpit going on right here. I got so many screens going on. It's kind of nice.
Delta 4235, radar contact, we're heading 280, stay altitude.
I'm sorry, Delta 4235, that's 5,000 feet, you said 280 for the heading?
Delta 4235, affirmative, turn right heading 280, climb and maintain 16,000.
280, 16,000 for Delta 4235.
Trying to get this approach plate up. See what we got.
Delta 4235, climb and maintain flight level 270.
270, Delta 4235. Jacksonville Center, Delta 69.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Flight level 330.
Delta 6942 Jacksonville Center, squawk 1007.
1007, Delta 6942.
Southwest 5540, leave my airspace to the north, Washington offline, with that services terminated, change to advisory approval, see ya.
Order advisory, Southwest 6540, have a good night.
Delta 6942, radar contact over Blevins, level 330, good evening.
That doesn't look right.
November 4 Hotel Tango, wind 210 at 8, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Wind copy, clear to land 185, November 4 Tango.
Why is it doing that? Oh, because I put the wrong one in. That was going to be a problem. I'm glad I caught that. There we go. Woo! That would have been a problem.
Foxtrot, climb, maintain level 290 for direction of flight.
290 for 68 Romeo Foxtrot.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 1016, passing through 8,500 for 10,000.
Southwest 1016, Jack Center, climb, maintain level 360.
After 360 for Southwest 1016.
All right. Well, glad we figured that problem. That would have been a problem. I've been going the wrong way and everything and not having a damn clue why. We've already been rerouted twice. Hopefully we don't get any more reroutes. It's already starting to get dark. Nice little sunset happening over here over Florida. In some of the sceneries that I use, I have the Orbix True Earth for Florida, standard definition pack, and I also have the Ultra Weather XP with Active Sky XP. So that's how I get my clouds and weather, and that's the weather program that's running all my weather. So I think it's a pretty good combination. A lot of people like X-Enviro, but for me, I like this combination. It doesn't hit the frames as much as X-Enviro.
American 350.
I mean, I've got a pretty powerful system, but I'm pretty fine with this whole setup that I got, so. Ooh.
American 315, radar contact 10 miles.
Hope everybody's having a good Thursday evening or Friday morning, wherever you're hanging out, watching me from. I've got a few people from Australia who follow me, and so usually they come in and pop in and say hello. So if they end up popping in, I'll be like, hey, good morning to you. It's a nice Friday morning. Actually, one of my followers, is where he lives right now, it is 10:20 in the morning Friday. I wish it was already 10:20 in the morning for me, because I'd like to get to the weekend already. It's been a week. It's been a week. Not been a bad week, but just, you know, the work week's been a little grueling.
Delta 4235, yep, that's correct.
Okay. Just confirming.
I'll be landing at night again. I like landing. I'd like taking off in the day and landing at night. I think it just looks good. That's some bad glare right there. That glare looks fine. This one looks bad. Good glare, bad glare. Good, bad.
Frontier Flight 2760, Jacksonville Center, fly heading 220. Wind 210.
Interesting route already. Like I said, I've been rerouted twice. As soon as I get the route programmed, then I gotta redo it. I mean,
Frontier Flight
it happens.
2768, perimeter, fly heading 220.
Yeah, roughly about 100 miles will be going over to Miami Center.
Frontier Flight 2760, fly heading 220, wind 210 at 8, runway 2, question 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Flight 220 to departure, 1818 left, clear for takeoff, run 2760.
Everyone's like,
Delta
radios are cutting out.
Direct nose, climb, maintain level 360.
Nost.
Direct nose 360, windows 4235.
Spearing, 250
Spearing is 255 by 5.
doing, still the Q Pacific next to Orlando.
I can barely hear that guy too.
Airways 250, don't have a flight plan for you guys. Can you 51?
Oops, I forgot to file. I forgot to file. I've made that mistake a few times. It's a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing. We're actually just under an hour now for our estimated time en route. So hopefully we'll be on the ground here, well, not too long. We should have ATC coverage all the way in. Let me check the SimAware. Yeah, we should have ATC all the way in, so that should not be a problem.
Walker 680, contact Miami Center 135.17, we'll see ya.
35.17, have a good night.
So we're going from my home airport in Charleston, South Carolina to Pompano.
477 Tango, expect the visual
And, I don't know, a few times, I really like flying into Florida, because, you know, this time of year I can take off and it's daytime, and when I land it's nighttime. It's just kind of what I like to do. I mean, if I wanted to do the West Coast, it would be daytime the whole way. I don't like doing total flights at night, though. Doing total flights at night just kind of, you know, just, it's, you know, it's just not a lot of scenery, you know. I've got pretty good scenery in Florida and stuff like that, so I actually want to see it, enjoy it, you know. This is actually one of the longer flights I've made in this plane. It's about an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours, roughly, give or take. Pretty much heading over to Ormond now, Ormond Beach VOR. We're on airway, is it Q93, Quebec 93, Q93. Sounds like a radio station. Q93, the Charleston's best hits. Once we hit Ormond, which is just north of Daytona, we're actually going to be heading into our arrival, which is the Gish 5 arrival. I just got everything programmed, and then he gives me a reroute, so I had to reprogram the whole flight, or at least the back half of the flight. Once I did that, then I got another reroute.
2750, radar contact, turn right, heading 330, climb, maintain 16,000.
So,
Turn right.
just one of those things that happens.
Climb and maintain, I believe it was 14,000?
16,000.
Drop into 16,000 and repeat the heading again, I'm sorry.
God, kid, listen.
Heading 330, make sure you're noting this down, please.
Copy, I am 2760.
God, pay attention just a little bit. Pretty fast plane. I like this plane.
Delta 4235, contact Miami Center 135.17. Talk to you soon.
Going over to Miami Center, Delta 4235.
Frontier Flight 2760, I gave you heading 330. I'm not sure why you're flashing 030.
Jesus. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Hey, Josh, what's going on, buddy? Sorry, I just didn't see your message till now. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. It's kind of been an interesting flight so far. Like, very interesting. Either I lost comms or whatever. Or, no, I didn't lose comms, I don't think. Just got quiet all of a sudden. Must be in that dead time here. How's your Friday morning going so far, buddy? Getting that work done? I was just talking about you earlier. Like, hey, I know a guy who's like halfway across the world. It's Friday already. I wish it was Friday already for me.
Steering 250, runway 36, taxi via Alpha, altitude at 3002.
What the hell did he just say? Dude, what is going on with people tonight in this, on Vatsim? Like, no one's paying attention to anything. Looking forward to some Friday night, Vatsim Friday night events. Awesome, dude.
November 477 Tango X-ray, fly heading 350, just to maintain 3,000 vectors.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. No complaints. Just doing a little bit of flying. Want to do the old King Air tonight.
Delta 6942, contact Miami 135.17, we'll see ya.
I always gotta remember which ones.
135.17, Delta 6942, progress very nice.
Alright, that's the wrong button. I'm going wrong with that. No, don't zoom in so much. There we go. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day, man. I had a
Frontier Flight 2760, proceed direct on climb maintain flight level 3.
pretty good day, man. I had a light route, wasn't that heavy.
Skyline 320, we got the last part of the transmission, but he kind of cut out the end.
No, he didn't, buddy. I hear him just fine.
Frontier Flight 2760, climb maintain flight level 320, proceed direct Guano.
Climb maintain 320, proceed direct Guano 2760.
Hey, he heard it. Yay. So what kind of event is going on tomorrow? Is anything special? Is anything going on in your area? Or is it just, you know, I haven't checked out anything that's, or I haven't looked at the schedule in a while.
250 fly, runway heading wind 310, safe runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 250.
Should be there in about. I haven't looked at Vatsim events schedule yet. I'll let you. I'll have a look now. Yeah, I might do that too. They've changed how they do it though. Now it's a little different. It looks like a calendar. And a lot of times, some of the bigger events, they don't even have them on here. Crossed Upon Light is tomorrow. Apparently, what the heck is that? Oh, it's okay. Going to Halifax and Toronto, Montreal, Krevlik, I think think that's in Vienna. Okay, so it's across the pond, but it's shorter. Across the pond light. Okay, what else we got? Carolina's Crossfire. What is this? Whoa! Interesting. That's Saturday night. I might look into that. I live in that area.
Maintain 2000. The field at your 2.
Carolina's Crossfire. That looks cool.
Alright, down to 2000.
Yeah, I don't like the calendar. I just want to list with the events, and yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too. There's usually something going on in AU or New Zealand. Well, the Carolina's Crossfire. Now, again, I live in South Carolina, so Charleston's on here. Kilo Charlie Hotel Sierra, which I did take off at. I've actually flown in a Piper Cherokee out of Columbia, which is Kilo Charlie Alpha Echo. So a lot of these airports, I'm very familiar with this. This looks very interesting.
250, proceed direct I Gary, climb maintain Salva 330.
I like it.
I Gary 330.
I might have to do this. I'll have to remember that. That looks really unique.
JetBlue 781, flight level 360.
JetBlue 781, Jackson.
Carolina's Crossfire. I like that. That just sounds cool.
FlexJet 580, descent via the Baggy to arrival altimeter 3001.
Alright, we're almost directly over Ormond, and then we're going to start heading towards our arrival.
Jack Center, Delta 4235, checking back in at flight level 360.
Delta 4235, Jacksonville Center, welcome back.
I love those sky colors. They just look cool. That just looks cool. That looks good.
Jacksonville Center, TBM 806, Echo Lima, request a VFR to Gainesville.
Requesting VFR? Interesting. Looks like we're getting ready to fly over the VOR now, because that's Daytona International right there.
Confirm you're at 09 Juliet. Yes, 09 Juliet. Yep, 09 Juliet's uncontrolled. That will, you don't need clearance, stop right there. My mistake, 806 Echo Lima.
And should be, yep, I was about to say we should be turning, and there we are.
Jack Center, Delta 4235, request to step away for about 5 minutes. Delta 4139,
Delta 4235, that's approved. Break. Delta 2149, radar contact, turn right heading 280, climb and maintain 16,000. Southwest 1016, cross Lava, out of maintain 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a big fan of the calendar look. Hey Finn, what's going on, buddy? We've had an interesting flight so far, Finn. It's been the usual.
Lava, out of maintain 12,250 knots, altimeter 3002.
That's not me. I don't think that was me.
142, hold short Bravo 118 left, ready to go.
Delta 4142, Jack Center, hello, flight heading 220, wind 210 at 8.
I was away from the keyboard and forgot to arm VNAV, so I'm just sending into PDX. Sweet. I almost did West Coast tonight, but I decided to do East Coast at 4,000 feet.
Southwest 1016, cross Llama at and maintain
Dude.
120,250 knots.
What are you flying?
3002.
Cross Llama at 15,000 and over 3002 Southwest 1016.
Yeah, okay.
Negative, it's 12,250 knots.
No one is paying attention in Jack Center tonight.
Altitude 12,000 by Llama. Speed 250 for Southwest 1016.
So, we took off. Minus 10,000. Yeah, don't do that. That would not be good. So we took off. Got out of Charleston fine. We actually had ATC in Charleston, which doesn't happen very often. So we go to Jack Center. I get a reroute.
American 5122.
Put the whole second half of the route in. Rerouted in, and then all of a sudden, about 5 minutes after it did it, and it took me a while to put that, because there was a lot of fixes I had to put in. And then he goes, yeah, I'm going to have to reroute you again. I'm like, damn it. Like, all right. So now we're on our supposedly arrival that we're supposed to be following. It's pretty hefty traffic in Florida tonight, so apparently there's an event Saturday evening starting at 2300 Zulu, and it's a Carolinas Crossfire on Vatsim. So a lot of my home airport is on it. A lot of airports. I think there's 3 airports in South Carolina: Columbia, Greenville, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach. I'm sorry. And then several in North Carolina, so it should be interesting. I'm thinking about maybe firing up a
November 68 Romeo Foxtrot contact Miami Center 135.17. Good day.
3517 for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Have a good evening.
American 51.
So yeah, it sounds like fun. I think about maybe getting the King Air or getting the Pilatus out for that. I don't really. I mean, jets would be great, but you'd be too fast. You know, just a couple of quick banger flights. So we'll see how it goes. Miami Center, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, flight level 290.
And JetBlue 2230, holding short 8 right, ready for departure.
JetBlue 2230, start on that, runway 8 right, just take off, wind 0 and 1.
I don't know if you got that or not.
JetBlue 2030. Miami Center, good evening, Delta 4790 here at Key West, requesting IFR to Orlando this evening.
Delta 4790 North, you're clear to Orlando Airport, whatever this car news and file. Maintain 370, expect level 270 once or set departure, squawk 4672.
Wait for his readback.
Repeat the altitude restriction at departure, please. We missed that.
Maintain 3000, expect.
Hope you have a good landing, Finn. 125.
Delta 4790 cleared Key West to Orlando as filed.
I got here. I was at flight level 400. Yeah, 10 of 10. I would recommend that descent again.
Departing at 3000, expecting 27010 after, and we'll be squawking 4672, Delta 4790.
South 151, runway 9 to the land. Number 1 over Kilo Traffic Center, 2 o'clock, 6 miles eastbound, day 737 at 1 south, planning runway 9.
Your passengers aren't too happy. Yeah, probably not.
Your discretion.
Hopefully you told him. Hopefully he had the fasten seatbelt sign on.
East, about 2 to 3 o'clock eastbound, 900 feet, landing runway 9er, CB factor.
Alright, we look for it, don't Romeo Kilo.
Miami Center will be closing in approximately 15 minutes. All right. I'm going to be pretty much going on Unicom then. Gear down, extra drag. Cheater! Miami Center, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, flight level 290.
From inbound, roger.
Yeah, you got me this time.
2230, ready to contact the altitude lift.
Climbing through 2,300 for 5,000, JetBlue 2230.
JetBlue 2230, climb tip level 340.
It's getting dark.
Up to flight level 340, JetBlue 2030.
Miami Center, good evening, American 315 Heavy, checking in to flight level 360.
American 315, Miami Center, roger. Where? Oh, there, okay.
Miami Center,
Jo-
American 108.
Josh says he's ready for some Vatsim events probably tomorrow, or it might be tonight for him. He said that earlier. He was looking forward to some Vatsim stuff. That's why we started looking at the schedule. I'm not a big fan of the new flight schedule on Vatsim with the. I like the old. Just scroll through and see the pictures, but whatever.
Miami Center, Delta 780 at Miami. Spots line ready to taxi.
Delta 780, runway 8 left, change right, taxi via Papa.
8 right, taxi via Papa, Delta 780.
How long is this guy short final? Yeah.
Hey,
Chrome, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Hope you're having a good day. We're turbo propping again. I'm going to go ahead and get Unicom set up just in case. 122.8.
South 131 taxi, park event Tango and Papa, cross runway 30.
Not much here. How about you? I'm having a good evening, sir. Just chilling out. Getting ready to descend here in a little bit. We're flying from my hometown airport in Charleston, South Carolina, to Pompano Beach, Florida. It's been an interesting flight, to say the least, so far, because I've been rerouted twice. Fortunately, I didn't have too many issues getting the FMC or the route flight and the flight plan put back together without any problems. But as soon as I get the first reroute, the whole back of the route's redone, so I get all the fixes put in, and like 5 minutes later, he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to reroute you again." I'm like, "Oh man!" Like, all right. At least that one was easy though, because it just was pretty much an arrival, and it pretty much wiped out everything. So all I had to do was just change like 2 things, and I was done. I was like, "Okay, that's fine. That's fair." But yep, just having a chill Thursday evening. And should be starting to descend here pretty soon. So what you up to? 131? That's pretty good, Finn. It's about what did I say? I don't even remember what I said. Did I say like 120? Something like that?
Ready,
Yeah, sorry about that. If that last call was for us. 10 left, we'll expect the visual. 7 Julia Bravo.
125. Okay, I was pretty close, and you executed it. Well done. I tried putting new scenery in for Monterey because I didn't like the Orbix scenery for the Monterey airport, and I was having so much problems with it. The scenery looked good. The problem is all the buildings don't show now, and I use X Organizer, and it still doesn't have none of the buildings. So I don't know if I'm gonna work with it some more and download it later, or just I still have it downloaded, but I'll just work with it later and mess around with it and see if I can get it set up. But it was the scenery. I mean, the airport looked good, but I mean, I couldn't see the buildings or nothing. So I don't know if maybe I need to change a mesh file or something. I don't know. I greased it, but my sim says one thing. You know, the other day I thought the landing I had in the PC-12 was not that bad, and it said my landing rate was like 300. And I was like, I didn't feel like I hit that hard. I mean, it wasn't a great landing, but you know, at the last second I sidestepped, and you know, and then the airport's like, you know, the runway's got a giant dip in the middle of it. So it was like, all right, whatever. flight time was 7 hours, 12 minutes. St. Louis to Portland. Wow. You like doing those long hauls, man. You do. I do more short flights. I don't know if I could stream a 7-hour flight, though, man. I mean, there's only probably so much you could talk about. I mean, if you get different people popping in and saying hello and stuff like that, then fine. But that's just St. Louis to Portland just recently. I don't know why. I mean, I could stream it, but I just, you know, it's just hard to, I don't know. I kind of like doing more I mean, probably the longest, I think the longest flight I've done in a stream is about 3.5 hours, and that's when I did Boston to Nassau.
Okay.
I actually first started doing streaming. It was pretty early on. I did it like 3 months ago. It was actually a good flight.
Delta 780, wind, 09610,
I mean, I just think for viewership and stuff like that, just kind of taking off, doing like hour and a half, maybe 2 at most,
Let's see 1.745.
and then landing is probably the best.
Up to 40, American 18.
I mean, eventually I'll probably do like a cross-country one, you know, transcontinental or something like that. Prior to either the Zebo or the Flight Factor. I mean, I've done Indianapolis to Oakland in the 7.6 for FedEx, but I didn't stream. I wasn't streaming at that time. I was just, you know, that was just offline, just messing around. You gonna get back into the Zebo soon? Yeah, go for it, man. Hope so. Especially since the RAM I sent you seems to be working out for you, so no reason to not check it out. Oh yeah, you did send it to me. I meant to check it out. I did. I completely forgot though. I did see it earlier though. I did see it. One little tidbit about the planes. I flew. Okay, so Chrome Launch just said I flew from Helsinki to Hamburg today in the A321 Scandinavian. How long a flight was that? Is that about 3 hours roughly?
Delta 70 leaving 1500.
780 level 340.
340, Delta 78.
Hour and 45. I want to fly my Neo more. Gotcha. Brad M. Hang coming in with a raid. Or he's hosting me. I'm sorry. How about that? How we doing, Brad?
Right, I'm hoping, yeah.
Thanks for popping in and saying hello.
Good at TX, but another I continue to come in and expect.
We are just hanging out here, doing a little short flight from Charleston to Pompano Beach. We'll be landing in... Brad, how was your flight today, buddy? I didn't pop in to say hello, man. I'm sorry. What's been going on, man?
Hello. 942, you can cross Jingle out of maintain 8000 to Fort Lauderdale, altimeter 3002.
Brad does some great streaming. He usually streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Did you fly today or did you do truck sim? Truck and flew. Oh, you did both? Sweet. I haven't seen you be getting into truck sim. I have truck sim, I just haven't really spent a lot of time into it. But, you know, I do like the sim. I just haven't done a lot of time in it. But, you know, with my new, like, toys that I have on my cockpit set up here, I just been, you know, didn't want to fly so much more. I just got the new, I just got the Logitech radio panel, and you know, of course, I still use the Satec multi-panel, even though I have the Bravo throttle. But I like using the multi-panel because I like digits. I like stuff to see. Okay, that's not for me. So, I got a nice little flow going on here, man. I got so many screens going on. I love it. Gish had 8,000 for 68 Romeo Foxtrot. Sorry about that. I'm busy talking and hanging out with you guys, and I'm completely missing what the hell I'm supposed to say. Alright, let's get 8,000 and Gish. And what do we got here?
Roger, we have more details, American 259.
Button here, let's get here. We'll be descending here. Okay, not descending too much longer. Alright, we got that in. So that's the problem with like trying to fly on Vatsim and everything. Sim Crash Mike, thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday evening. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Hope everything is going great your way. So it's part of the hard part of trying to like do streaming and just fly on Vatsim because you get, I just get, you know, talkative so much and so quick and want to say, you know, and say hi to people like that and completely miss my call outs because I can't hear them or something, or I just go completely deaf. So about to head into Pompano here pretty soon. We are about 30 minutes out. And so far it's been a pretty good flight. It's been an adventurous flight. We've had multiple reroutes. Controller in Jacksonville had issues with his headset. Couldn't hear any, or his microphone. Couldn't talk to us. So it's been an interesting day so far. But as far as taking off and flying in, it's going really well, and I can't complain.
Squawk 4750 VFR.
4753, maintain VFR.
As Finn just pointed out, feel free to join our Discord. Again, I'm still a pretty small-time streamer, but we like to talk on our Discord every now and then, hang out, and share so a lot of screenshots. Finn is the master of screenshots. You are the master of screenshots, sir. I do love this plane. It's such a cool plane. Such a cool plane. Love it. It's a lot of fun. You take a lot, but you know what? I'm glad you do, because you know what? Somebody's got to do it, Finn. Somebody has to do it, and I have no problem with you doing it, and you do a great job. You do a great job for me, buddy. I really appreciate all you do for me and hanging out and everything, so just feel free to hang out and keep doing what you do, sir. Actually, looks like we're about to lose ATC here in a minute, which is kind of a bummer. About 5 minutes away, but I already got, oh, I put the wrong frequency in. I already got it in. It's 122, not 0.8, not 128.8. So we're flying the King Air 350 tonight, just kind of cruising along. Every now and then I like doing turboprop flights as much as I love flying the Zebo with the flight factors. You know, pretty much, I work for FedEx Express, so I have experience handling a 757 at a ramp in Charleston, South Carolina. So I have a love affair for the 57. Typically, I fly a lot of flight factors, or the Zebo, and every now and then. Uh-oh. Let me make sure I don't miss this. Which I probably just did, because I'm stupid. I can barely hear him. I really can barely hear him. The bad spelling returns. Let me make sure I don't miss our VPAD. We're going to have to start descending here in a minute. And then again, we're going to be on Unicom when we land anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, pretty much I like to alternate between jets and turboprops. I've gotten into the Phenom 300 is a fantastic plane. Just started flying that about a month or so ago. That's a great plane. Love it. Looking into the Hot Start TBM, I have a friend of mine who is a commercial pilot and told me that's probably the best general aviation aircraft on X-Plane. That's in his opinion. So, but I typically fly the PC-12 with the reality pack. The King Air 350, flight factor 7.5, 7.6. I'll do a 7.4 every now and then, but mostly I try to do kind of like regional flights. The longest flight I'll probably do is maybe, I don't know, 3 hours, but I usually try to keep them a little shorter.
Miami Center, November 337 Juliet Bravo. We're requesting, let's try 4,000.
About 4 minutes out, we'll start descending. Landing in Pompano Beach. Again, we're about to lose ATC, which is a bummer.
Chancellor Drag, going to Unicom 122.8.
Runway 6 is the best wind options, but
7 Juliet Bravo.
Yeah, I'm crossing you. Good morning, Unicorn 1 2 clear.
Alrighty, going over to Unicorn, 7 Juliet Bravo.
I mean, I could do 1-0. That's just as good a wind. That's a little shorter runway, but they're not bad. I mean, it's fine. We'll probably do runway 6, just by the way our route's going to take us south of the airport, so I think we're just going to set up for runway 6. So I've got on my iPad here, this is ForeFlight. Really cool application. It's used for real-world application, and if you're a fan of aviation, you probably would say you most likely know what ForeFlight is. I can barely, if he's calling me, I can't hear it, and I'm actually trying to listen. Let me double check we don't have an approach controller or anything up. There's a ground. No approaches. There's a MCO's got a clearance delivery, but we're not landing there. So.
Yep, you can run Unicorn 1.
We got a couple minutes.
Going to Unicorn.
About 20 minutes out, roughly, give or take.
Number 6 to circle. Connect Actual Center 135.
So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Thursday. I'm having a great Thursday because I'm glad tomorrow's Friday.
Aircraft Miami Center, Sound Flow, Solo Craft on Unicorn 1 2 clear.
Alright, Miami's closed. Over to 122.8. Boom. Done. So we're on our own now. Yay. I hate when we lose ATC. I really do like when we get the ATC coverage, but we got a fair amount of it tonight. I did an event, was it a couple weeks ago? Going into Atlanta. Yeah, it was an event going. Oh no, I did the FNO or whatever it was last week. What was it, Chicago, Atlanta, and DFW? So I did a flight. I landed in DFW. It was great ATC for the most part until the last. So the approach controller gave me. Let's see, we were coming in on the visual. I don't remember the runway, and he said 210 until advised. So I maintained the speed, and literally I'm descending going into the runway. And it's like we're about 5 miles from the runway. It's like, hey, do I need to go to a tower already? And he goes, oh yeah, finally, yeah, go to a tower. I was like, okay, so now I got to try to slow down at 767 on descent from 210 to 160. I probably should have just went around, but we landed it. It wasn't the prettiest, but it landed. But yeah, you get control. I give a lot of these guys on Vatsim the benefit of the doubt. It can be pretty hectic and hellish, I think, sometimes doing controlling, especially if people aren't listening or not paying attention. I mean, listen to me, I'm rambling on and not paying attention for a little bit, and of course what happens? A guy tries to call me 2 or 3 times. Alright, what did he say here? You're going to go Denver to Las Vegas and Nazebo United. Sweet. Alright, we're going to see, is it 8,000? Yes, 8,000. So let's go ahead and get 8,000 tuned in. We'll go ahead and start our descent here. Back down the throttle a little bit so we don't start overspeeding. After that, we can pretty much do what we want, I guess. Alright. Such a cool plane. I love this plane. It's awesome. If you're looking in for a good general aviation aircraft, I highly recommend this, the King Air 350. It's Airfoil Labs, isn't it? That's what this one is? I always forget. Why do I always forget this? I should know this off the top of my head because I've flown this plane a few times. It is the Airfoil Labs. Airfoil Labs King Air 350. It does come with a model that has an FMC instead of the Garmin 530 right here, and the FMC would be located right here in this empty space. But the problem with it is it's the default FMC, and if you're a fan of X-Plane or Flight Sim, you know the default FMC is pretty garbage. I mean, I don't like it. I don't think anybody likes it. I mean, I think we're all a fan of custom FMCs and everything, but it's still a great plane. The only problem is with this version is now where these 530s are, I would have a weather radar. So if I'm flying near weather, I'm not going to see it. That's going to be a problem. So, well, whatever. But I like to keep my my flights a little bit, you know, and just alternate back and forth. I don't really like always doing jets. I'm a big fan of the Zebo mod. I think that's an amazing aircraft, and the best part about it, it's, well, free. I like free. I've spent a lot of money on X-Plane and a lot of money on the add-ons. Planes, I mean, it's just... I mean, as I've said in my Discord with some of my followers, is I don't have a problem paying, you know, buying an aircraft that's on the expensive side, but as long as the quality is there, then fine, I'll throw the money in to do it. So that's just my, you know, I like to do. So I mean, a lot of the payware aircrafts, I mean, obviously the flight factors I got. I'm not a big Airbus guy. I do have the A300 from InBuilds, but I've not streamed it. And every time we get to talking about it, and Finn will back me up on this. Every time we start talking about it, I'm always like, man, I really just spend more time in the A300. Yeah, you do. And then what do? I fly to Zebo or the flight factor. Yep, there. Yeah, Finn. It's a broken record, I know, Finn. It's just I've got to start doing it. I just got to make myself start doing it. Just got to do it, man. Just got to spend one day and just get it set up and just go with it, you know? Alright, I think we're going to go to the RNAV 6. Yeah, we're going to go to the RNAV 6. Alright, select approach. Go to the RNAV 6. You'll have Zarn on here. Can I get that again, please? Unless I'm not doing this correctly. Select approach. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have it on there. It just says vectors. We'll load it. Alright, that's fine. It's pretty much going to be a visual approach anyway. We're pretty much going to be flying right over Lauderdale, though, this approach. It's kind of interesting, though. It's kind of an interesting route. I mean, again, I was rerouted twice. Initially, I was going to come in on the western side of the airport and just kind of swing that way, but then they decided to reroute me out of over the ocean and bring me in south of the airport. So I'm pretty much going to fly, again, right over Fort Lauderdale. I guess I'm trying to figure the altitude of what I want to stay at, but that's just the altitude I'm gonna, I guess, roll with. That's 2,100, but that's at the first last waypoint, Zarna. I'll probably just pass Lauderdale at 4,000 and then just swing around and it'll descend down to 2,000. Well, appreciate you guys coming in and hang out, man. As always, new followers, old followers, any followers I get, just hanging out with me, it is much appreciated. And hope you enjoy your time with me. Spend some time hanging out, do some flight sim. Oh wait, I need to get the altimeter. 3003 is Pompano's altimeter. Now, I've landed in this airport before in the Pilatus PC-12 that I have. I bought it from the X-Plane store. It's like $34, but I also added the reality pack with it, and it makes it, again, as a friend of mine who is a commercial pilot, he actually flies PC-12s. He said it's with the PC-12 that he got on X-Plane store plus the reality pack is about 70% of the actual plane in terms of realism. So that's cool. I mean, 70% is better than, 10%. About to turn inbound here. And we'll hit the RNAV. And again, I'm probably just going to make it more of a visual approach anyway. There are some showers in the area. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear that. Not you, Vin. Not you. Cough, Magnite. Cough. Dude, your spelling is on point tonight. Your spelling is really on point. Finn is a moderator for me. He does a great job. He's one of the most enthusiastic people I've probably ever met about X-Plane. And he keeps me honest. He gives me hell when he can. I deserve it. One of the cool things I like about this plane is if you go inside, you can see the beacon light, how it lights up the plane like that. I like the undercarriage. I think that looks really cool. It's the little things like that in this plane that I really like and enjoy. It banks like hell though. I mean, every time you go to bank, it's like, it feels like it's 45-degree angle. It's so dark though. We're over the water still. Now, some of the lighting you're going to see right now, that is my, I have Ultra Weather XP with Active Sky. So Ultra Weather has like a lighting effect when you get closer towards ground level. So it kind of simulates, I guess, lights in the city. Let me slow down a little bit. Alright, we'll go down to 8,000. We're going to pass Gish at 8,000. And we'll probably go down to about 4,000 after that. Let's see what kind of traffic we have around us. Oh, I have a plane right on my butt. Who the hell is that guy? Oh, he's above me. There he is. I see him. What's up, dude? If it's a race, he's going to win. Must be on the same arrival that I am. Obviously. Can't see where he's going. Swift 894. So I can actually bring him up on ForeFlight and see him. Again, that's one of the things I do love about ForeFlight. I can actually integrate with X-Plane, and by doing that, I can actually see traffic. If I turn the traffic on, it will show the traffic on Vatsim on here, just like if it was real-world traffic, which is pretty neat. I don't know what airport he's going to. Actually, I want to kind of find out, because if he's going to the same one we're going, and he is going to definitely overtake me. And okay, no, he's going to Lauderdale. That's fine. Okay, cool. I think he's a Citation. I think. I'm not sure. C700. I don't know if that's a Citation or not. I think I'm going to probably want to pass north of the airport, to tell you the truth. Okay, so I was right. Salutation Lounge. Okay, that's what I figured. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, I think I'm going to vector myself and go north to the airport. I just don't want to get into the traffic pattern with everyone from, you know, because it's telling me to go to Lauderdale and then whip around, and I don't know if I really want to do that. I kind of would rather stay in and come in north. So, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're Proshkish at 8,000. We're almost at 8,000 now. Can you slow down? Oh, you didn't know? You just guessed? Nice. You know your planes, buddy. You know your planes. Alright, we're going to vector ourselves 270. We might just land on 6, to tell you the truth. Or 1, I'm sorry, 10. We might just land on 10. I didn't know if it was longitude or latitude or longitude. It just sounds better, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to go descend down to 4. I don't want to descend 2,800 feet. That'd be a little steep. Alright, once we cross this next waypoint, we'll start kind of... This should be our air... Is that Lauderdale? That's probably Lauderdale in front of us. Pompano is going to be just north of that. That'd be my guess. Oh, that might be... Never mind, that might be one of the... Oh yeah, that's right, there is another airport over there, so I forgot about that. Actually, that's Pompano right there. So that's Pompano. Okay. We're good. We're good. Let's get all strapped in and get ready to land. So it'll be on the ground about, like, 7 or 8 minutes. Now, one thing I don't like about this plane, when it changes course sometimes on fixes, it does seem to kind of oscillate like that. That's definitely not me flying it like that. Let's see if I can see the other guy. He was like right on our tail or right above us. Oh, there he is behind me still. Same arrival. Alright. We're going to hit 270. We're going to descend down to 2,000. And yeah, I think we are going to go for, we're going to go for 10. It's going to be a slight crosswind, but that's fine. All right. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, so general aviation aircraft landing is usually not my better landing aircraft. I tend to be, I'm so used to flying airliners in this sim that a lot of times when I get ready to, I think I'm on the ground or about to touch the ground, I tend to flare too early and I float. Or it's like, okay, I need to get on the ground, and then at the last second, these are usually not my better landings. Let's just say that. PompanoTraffic.com, correction, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, setting up for a left downwind, runway 10, Pompano.com. What the hell is wrong with me? I want to say that when I'm flying turboprops, I'm typically using the .com call sign. Your Denver is broken. What happened? Not landing problem. What's wrong? It's stuck on landing. Oh, loading.
International traffic, got a citation about 10 miles to the northwest. We're going to make left traffic for runway 10 left.
That's what sucks about, sometimes the loading screens take forever. I know when I do an update of scenery or something, it usually takes my sim a long time to load. There's our airport right here. That's Pompano. Lauderdale International's in the background right there. I don't think that's Miami right there. It might be Miami, but I don't think it is. There's so many runways and airports over here. We'll go at about 5 or 6 miles, and then we'll hook around. Actually, I need to go 280. Give myself a little bit of a wider base. So the scenery I have is, this is the True Earth Florida standard definition pack from Orbix. I also have the entire west coast from Washington all the way down to Southern California. If you have X-Plane and if your sim can handle it and your graphics card and everything handle it, I would highly recommend it. I didn't want to get the HD pack because, well, one, it's just way too much. I don't need a high definition scenery. I mean, yeah, it looks really cool, but I actually want to be able to enjoy my sim.
And Fort Lauderdale traffic, get that citation longitude on a Smithfield downwind for runway 10 left. Have that traffic landing. Go behind you.
Fort Lauderdale traffic, dot 6942 on final, runway 10 left.
Pompano traffic, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, left base for runway 10 Pompano. Alright, autopilot off. He finally got it to work. That's good. Pompano traffic, November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, 5 mile final for runway 10 Pompano. Like way too fast. Alright. You want to guess the landing rate? Go for it.
Traffic, Spirit Wings 1522, line up runway 10 left.
Approaching 10.
112 with a small float. That sounds like an order. Like you're ordering something in the store. Yeah, I'll take the 112 with a small float.
Is that you that just flew over the longitude on downwind for 10 left?
Oh, we're way off.
A lot of traffic, Delta 6942, clear, 10 left. Spirit Wings 1542, clear for takeoff, runway 10 left.
Clear for takeoff. What is he, giving him his own ATC? Tad on the low side. Still on the low side.
100 feet.
Ah, we're way left to center line. And a little bit of a bounce with that. Yeah, definitely not our best landing.
Approaching 3.
Definitely not the best.
And below traffic at a longitude turning about a 10-mile final, runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale.
Pompano traffic. November 68 Romeo Foxtrot, clear of 10 at Kilo. Pompano. Alright, not the best landing, but hey, what the hell. It's hard to judge the runway. That's a very small runway. Very small runway. Strobes off. Landing lights off. Well, not bad. You know, we got it on the ground. It says 80 feet was the landing rate. I don't know if that's 100% accurate. And we're going to go down to Pompano Aviation here, and then we'll shut it down. That's going to be it for the evening. So, not the best landing, but, I mean, I just got to work on that center line. That's a very small runway. That's not a very wide runway, and, you know, it's just a little intimidating, especially nighttime. Actually, I think we'll just go ahead and find a spot to park here. Wrong button.
And Lauderdale traffic, citation, 5-mile final, 10 left, Fort Lauderdale.
Well, at least the lights work. We'll go up here and swing around, and then we'll face out. Probably show a replay of the landing real quick. Ah. I'm better in the airliners, that's for sure. Alright, parking brake. Let's go ahead and log off Vatsim real quick. Let me turn off my mode C. And we'll disconnect. And we'll take a look at the landing. We'll take a look at the replay of the landing. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. I hate that noise. I can't figure out what sound files are doing that.
Flaps indicates up. 60 knots.
At least the scenery looks good. Now, okay, this is weird. On replay mode, I don't know why it does this, but the rudder is always like way over to the right. I have no idea why it does that. No clue. It's just one of the quirky things about X-Plane, I guess. Yeah, I just kept drifting left. Look at that float. Like a foot off the runway and floating forever. Ooh, bounce. Hello, bounce. Count the bounces. And then swerving and out of control. Whatever. It was fun. It was a good flight. Still like flying this plane no matter what, man. It's a great plane. Alright. Stop that noise. I hate that noise. Why does it do that? Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Let me get my window capture here on... where is it at? Well, that sounds much better now. I can actually hear. Where was I at on here? There we are, Simware. I live on this website. Awesome. Well, you know what? That was fun. I had a good time. Finn, as always, thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. Yeah, a lot of that ATC is now offline. I think this is an old screen. It still says they're online, but they're not. Oh, it's because of the data, so it's all messed up as usual. Whatever. So that was a lot of fun. That was a good flight. Try to stream, at least 3 times a week. Monday nights is my iRacing night, so when I'm doing racing on iRacing in a league, typically I'll stream Wednesdays and Fridays. Really streaming tonight just because my schedule kind of got all mixed up this week with work. But not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. But check out my Discord if you want to. It's a small community, but we're very enthusiastic about flight sims, X-Plane especially. I've messed with Microsoft Flight Sim a little bit, but until some of this stuff gets kind of corrected with some of the updates, probably just going to really stick with X-Plane. If I'm doing IFR or flights, usually X-Plane is the way I'm going to go. If I do VFR, though, I'll check out, Microsoft. But for now, X-Plane is kind of my bread and butter. It's what I know best, and until some of the other stuff. You want me to check my DMs real quick? All right, I'll check them out real quick. Oh, is that stuff you were sending me earlier you're talking about, Finn? All right, well, I think I'm gonna head on out of here, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging around for a little bit. Brad, again, thanks for hosting my channel. It's much appreciated. And any of you guys that hang out with him, more than welcome to come hang out with me. I don't have nowhere near the following, but I'm just as passionate about flight sims and other simulators as well. We're going to start doing a few different other sims, but mostly aviation is the theme is what I typically stick with, and it's what I know best. But if it's a simulation type game, I probably have it. Truck sim, sub sim, race sim, train sim, whatever sim, life sim, whatever. So, but I think I'm going to head on out of here, and I'm going to catch you guys later. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit. Sorry, hopefully it was going to be a little bit better landing, but it wasn't the best. But hey, we got it on the ground. We're safe and sound. So until later, I'm going to head on out. Thanks you guys for hanging out with me, and it's much appreciated. And y'all have a great evening. We'll see you later.